For the next couple of days, we set out to explore Llevant, the southwest region of Mallorca, famous for its caves and sandy beaches. As you can see, we are leaving the last mountain behind and heading into the open plains. Our plan for the day was a short hike to a naturally formed stone bridge nestled into the cliffs. But when we arrived to the nearest access point, we realized there was no way to get closer by car. With our tight schedule, we decided to postpone the hike for another day and instead headed to a nearby beach to relax while waiting for our pre-booked tour to the Coves del Drach.
The beach was fantastic. Free parking, white sand and perfect waves. We watched kids bravely taking on the surf and I couldn't resist trying it myself. If you plan to visit the Coves del Drach, be sure to book your tickets in advance on the official website. The cost for 2 adults was €34 and tours run every hour. It was cold outside, but inside it was warm and humid, so keep in mind if you are sensitive to such conditions. The guided tour took us through a mesmerizing labyrinth of stalactites, and in the end we enjoyed a live concert performed inside the cave. Filming wasn't allowed, and honestly it makes sense. Screen slides could have ruined the entire atmosphere.
Inspired by nature's wonders, we took the scenic road to our next accommodation. This time we stayed at a finca, a rural estate with a farmhouse, often surrounded by woodlands or plantations. It had an outdoor balcony, a grill and a free parking right in front. We made full use of these amenities, which made our stay both practical and cozy. In our home countries, we would call it a classic summer cottage. However, the nights were chilly, so we had to rely on the air conditioning for warmth.
We parked near the main road and set off an hour-long hike to Cala Varques, a hidden gem of a beach surrounded by breathtaking cliffs. We had the place mostly to ourselves, except for an elderly couple who asked us for directions to the stone bridge. It's marked on the Google Maps, but not every tourist is up for an hour-long trek through the Mediterranean wilderness.
On our way, we came across stunning sea caves, which in thousands of years might turn into stone bridges themselves. We finally reached the bridge we had postponed it earlier, and it was totally worth the wait. Sitting on its edge with waves crashing against the cliffs below gave us an exhilarating adrenaline rush.
After such an adventure, hunger kicked in. We found a perfect spot on the cliff's edge for our packed lunch. Just as we were about to eat, we heard birds calling and spotted a peregrine falcon nest with 2 adult birds. What a spectacular way to wrap up the day.
This day was all about exploring Mallorca's coastal cliffs, and our main stop was at Pontàs, near the town of Santanyí. This rock formation, resembling a giant sea bridge, gets its name from its distinctive shape. The viewing area is well developed, with benches where you can sit and enjoy a snack, with a stunning view.
The highlight? The water. It was crystal clear, revealing the vibrant underwater world beneath. We spent the day watching waves crash against the cliffs and even spotted some local cats lounging in the sun. With the temperature rising, we finally felt acclimated to Mallorca's weather. The entire southern coastline is packed with stunning sandy beaches, and I'm convinced you can visit a new one every day. That said, I wonder how different it feels in summer, probably much more crowded.
Will you give us some recommendation about how to prepare pasta?
How to cook pasta?
Yes,
Yeah, just do it with love.
with love. I think also some mushrooms can be used for this dish.
But we haven't had any mushrooms, so
Yeah, I forgot.
it's just garlic, some meat, chicken breast, some pasta, a lot of cheese, cheddar cheese, and cream. That's it.
Smells tasty.
After a week of adventure, we decided to take it slow and enjoy a relaxing day at our finca near Santa Margalida. We had a fantastic brunch and explored the surrounding fields. One thing that caught our attention was a palm tree plantation, something we don't usually see in our home country.
Later, we fired up the grill and tested our barbecue skills. There is something so satisfying about making a fire and cooking outdoors. It felt like a perfect countryside escape.
With most of the island explored, we returned to the mountains for one last epic adventure. Welcome to the Serra de Tramuntana, Mallorca's breathtaking mountain range and the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Today we are taking on a 15 kilometers hike through rugged peaks, ancient trails and stunning landscapes.
Our journey started near the MA10 road at around 850 meters above the sea level. From there, we climbed toward Pic de Massanella, the island's second highest peak at 1,364 meters. Along the way, we passed several notable summits.
The higher we climbed, the more breathtaking the views became. The rocky limestone landscapes, ancient oak and pine forests, and panoramic ridges showcased some of the best scenery in the Borealic Islands.
But this hike isn't just about the views. It also a walk through history. These trails were once used by shepherds, charcoal burners and ice traders who stored snow in centuries-old stone pits for ice production. The hike took us about 3 hours and 43 minutes. It was challenging, but reaching the summit made every step worth it. Just a tip, there is no water sources along the way, so bring plenty of water and be prepared for sudden weather changes, especially on the exposed ridges.
Wildlife here is equally fascinating. Watch the wild goats, black vultures and booted eagles soaring above the cliffs.
So, if you are up for the challenge, lace up your boots and experience one of the Mallorca's breathtaking hikes.
Are you ready for something?
Always.
Always.
If you are curious about the budget for this trip, here is a breakdown of our total expenses. So that's it for our Mallorca adventure. Let us know if you would visit this island or if you have any favorite spots here.
See you in the next vlog.